Today I want to answer the question, what do you do after a brainstorm meeting? So this period after a brainstorm meeting can be the most precarious moment for a project. If a project is going to lose momentum, it's likely to happen here. You've come together with your interdisciplinary peers and colleagues, and you've had maybe a 1 or a 2 day brainstorm session to really get out all those great new out-of-the-box ideas. But what's the next step? How do you keep things moving? How do you assign to-dos? The way I like to tackle this problem is to put together something I call a harvest deck. What I'll do in this harvest deck is I'll visualize all of the ideas that came about in the brainstorm session at a really nice level, a level that is compelling and exciting, but not too designed. I don't want these to be designs for a product per se. I almost consider them what I call a pre-design. It's just a visualization to show you what the idea might be like, enough to get people excited about it and committed. Alongside of this visualization, I'll give a brief explanation of the product, 2 to 3 sentences tops. I'll also list out the pros and cons of the product and list out some potential stumbling blocks. Once the concepts have been visually treated, I can pull together that same group of colleagues for a second session. And in this session, I can ask them to force rank the ideas. Typically, I'll have them force rank them or grade them on a scale of 1 to 4. I like a 1 to 4 scale because it prevents people from ranking things in the middle. If you do a 1 to 5 scale, everybody just gives everything a 3. But doing 1 to 4 forces people to say, is this kind of above or below the midpoint? And I'll have them rank them 1 to 4 on both feasibility and desirability. From there, we can plot the concepts out on a 2x2. The concepts in the lower left of the 2x2 are those that are the least feasible and the least desirable, and that's the don't do these zone. The concepts in the upper right are the most feasible and the most desirable, and that zone is like, let's get on that stuff right away. Now that I've put together a harvest deck and had a ranking session with my colleagues, we can then start to assign some next steps, and we can start fleshing out a timeline for some of these projects and get it into the R&D process. The harvest deck is just one tool that I use with clients to push them to the next step. It's great that we came up with some really interesting, innovative ideas in the brainstorm session, but we gotta get going and make it a real project. If this is something you think your company can benefit from, feel free to reach out. I'd love to work together. Until then, have fun checking out this time lapse of about 20 concept sketches from a harvest deck slammed into just a couple minutes.